a comer? ¿Vamos a comer? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. Where are we at, babe?
We are at Loco Burrito.
This is a new place, not so new, but new to us, that just opened here in our hometown. And le dije a Blanca, I want something super like authentic Mexican spicy food. So we're gonna check it out.
I'm excited. I'm starving, and so is Franco. Let's go see what they have.
What are you getting, babe?
I don't know. Everything looks freaking bomb. Molletes montados o de chilaquiles montados. I'm scared.
Chilaquiles or the huevos rancheros?
¿Y tú?
Super. Guys, you know it's serious when the beanie comes off.
Look at the presentation. They already got a 10 out of 10 for how they brought it out. The Johnson huevos rancheros. Too spicy. I'm gonna need you to scoot back, sir.
We're out. Food was, for me, it was bomb. I loved it. What you think, babe? Be
I
honest.
think it was delicious. Honestly, I feel like a lot of places kind of don't get the flavor of the red sauce, but this was bomb.
I love all Mexican food, right? I love it all, but I can tell cuando un restaurant or the people that make it or something like that, they're from the north. So what I mean by that is like Sinaloa, Chihuahua, Durango, and ahorita le pregunté, and sure enough, they're from Chihuahua, and I can tell right away in the flavor. Like I said, all of Mexico cooks deliciously, right? Everyone has their own like specialty. I can tell right away when something's from the north because it's just like homemade for us. Now Blanca's gonna surprise me because I brought her to this place, and now she says she has a little dessert prepared, so let's see what it is. We're about to pass our old house back where it all started. Well, not it all started, but where we lived last year. I decided to record because we honestly miss this house a lot, huh, babe?
A lot.
Look, it's right there, it's right there. Ah, todo hasta el asador que dejé ahí.
Y la mesa.
Where we live now, guys, it's super nice in terms of like calmness and like less traffic and cleaner and newer, right? But como de tóxicos que somos, nos gusta la mala vida and we miss our old ghetto town. Where we used to live, it just feels more like home. Where we live right now, it feels more like we're staying somewhere temporary. Does that make sense?
Guys, we're moving this year again, so watch out for the moving vlogs.
But let me tell you something. I'm glad that we had this experience because here, if you live around us, you know, like where we live, it's like really expensive, right? Where we used to live, like to buy a house and stuff. So the move was what everyone like our age was doing was they were building these bigger, newer houses where we live right now for cheap because it's out like kind of far from everything. So everyone started buying houses over there, and then we were really close to doing the same thing because we're like, they're so much bigger, so much cheaper. I'm glad we decided to rent there first because now we know we do not want to live there. Imagine we had bought a house straight like from the get-go, not even had like tried it out or tested out the town first. We would have been stuck there for a very long time or have to have gone through the whole hassle of like selling or renting. So now we know like no matter how expensive they are here in our hometown, like we're buying here. I'm glad everything happens for a reason, guys. So don't you agree?
Yes, and I feel so excited to move back home basically because it's not even like the Target trips or everything. It's like everything's so familiar here, and although I did get used to like our town now, I feel like you just never get used to the feeling of like nothing's close by. You have to get on the highway to go anywhere, or even my mom's house is like almost 20 minutes away, which it might be so close for some people, but for us it's really far. The beginning of July we will be in a new house, so starting like end of May, beginning of June, we have to start looking in our hometown again. Guys, I'm here at my friend Lupita's house. She did Franco's baby shower and gender reveal cakes, so she made some mini donuts this weekend, and of course I ordered some, so that's what we're getting today. Look at these. So it's Oreo, Nutella, lechera, strawberry, and then we have the other one, dulce de leche, I think. Se les está haciendo agua la boca because if yes, I'm so sorry.
She's like, I'm not gonna get a pancake at the restaurant, and this is why.
They look delicious, huh?
I'm gonna try one. Let's see what the vibe is.
Oreo, Nutella.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bruh.
If you live in the Longmont area, your handle's gonna be right here. Thank you, Lupita. So I guess recycling didn't pass by yesterday. It was only trash week. My bad.
What up, squad?
Okay guys, we are back home now. It's Franco's nap time, so Blanca went upstairs to put him down to sleep. I'm gonna do a few things I gotta do before I probably head out to the gym. I gotta do a little bit of laundry, a little bit of work for the Spill the Beans merch that's gonna come out here soon. Guys, the designs are so freaking dope. I can't wait for you guys to see them. And they're a little like personal. Sit. Wait. I just went upstairs to check on Franco real quick and he did fall asleep. So voy a aprovechar and I'm gonna go to the gym real quick, do probably like an hour of cardio. Weekends, I normally do my cardio outside. And judging from the vlog right now, you guys are probably like, you know, it looks so beautiful, it looks warm, it looks hot. Colorado is like that. Right now, look at how nice it looks. Not even a cloud in the sky, but it is freaking cold, guys. It's 40 degrees right now according to my Apple Watch. But since it just snowed like a few days ago and all the wind is pushing like the coldness from the snow in the mountains down into like the valley where we're at, it's called the foothills. So it makes it feel like it's 20 degrees outside.
I just put Franco down for a nap and I was low-key falling asleep too, but then I remembered that we have desserts. We have donuts, and on the weekends I usually always try to have, like, if we go out to brunch, I have my pancakes and my coffee, my Starbucks. But since we got donuts from my friend today, I decided no Starbucks. I didn't have coffee at the breakfast place or pancakes, so this is my dessert. Sometimes I am so glad Jonathan doesn't like chocolate, because then whenever we get chocolate things, I get to eat them. Not Jonathan on a run and me eating donuts.
You guys just got back home from the gym. Franco is still asleep, so I'm gonna take advantage and take these kiddos to the park. You already know what time it is because I grabbed the leashes and her squeaky toy. Okay, babe, what's the move?
The move is lunch for Franco. He took just an hour and a half nap, and then now he just played outside for a while, and now he's hungry. Hi!
Franco actually just gave Ozo and Chai a treat. He's a treat giver. ¿Tienes hambre?
Oh.
Since dogs are pack animals because they were obviously wolves, they live kind of in a hierarchy like alpha male and all that stuff. So right now, obviously, yours truly is alpha here at the house according to the dogs, but they're smart. They'll put like new people, women, because women are like sweeter and stuff, in like a level. And sometimes that's when like a dog will get on your bed, on the couch. He thinks like he's like more on the level than you. So what I started doing is I actually let Franco give them their treats now so they can see him as like higher than them. He's like, oh shit, like our food actually and our treats, our favorite thing in the world actually come from this little human. So you gotta respect them more, because the last thing you want is your dog to see your child as like, whatever, like he's newer than me, he just came to this house, so I'm still above him. So Franco is officially, you've been promoted to treat giver. Look at me being the horrible vlogger that I am. I just made a little snack. I put yogurt, about 2/3 of a cup, blackberries, blueberries, there were raspberries and papaya in here. Shout out to Babe for picking the papaya. Franco just ate some avocado toast with oatmeal. Dile a que te lo dé. Ten. Today. Woohoo! ¿Dónde está Franco? Aquí está. ¿Dónde está? Aquí está Franco. Hack of the day, take your toddler or kid to play outside if you can. He just woke up from a nap like what, like an hour and a half ago? And we can already tell he's tired. Ay, dale un besito. Ay. Oh, wrong side. Anyways, I remember to pick up the camera because Ozo was eating all the leftovers from Franco's chair there in the bottom and on top, because we kind of let him, no, not top, sorry, that's gross. Just in the bottom and the top of the little, where he puts his feet is what I meant. Because he'll eat anything that Franco doesn't eat, as long as it's healthy. And Chai, she's a picky eater, just like her mom. All right, guys, it's about 2 hours later, and guess who didn't want to take a nap? Duérmase.
We already tried, I think, 3 times to get him down for a nap, and he just won't.
So what's the move later?
We're going to Juicy World. It's shrimp boil, guys. I don't know. I'm obsessed with it at the moment, I would say. It's like my favorite food right now. So we're going on a double date with Marco and Kaylee.
Yeah, guys, I don't know what's up with Blanca that she's been liking seafood ball a lot. No, she's not pregnant. But I don't mind it. It's like, that's my second favorite food ever. So I'm loving it. I got to make it the other day, and now we're gonna go actually eat it all professionally.
Okay, I'm literally starving, so I'm having a protein bar as a snack before we leave, but we're gonna leave here soon, and I'm just gonna do the quickest makeup look so I don't look too crazy. Do anything too heavy, you know. I'm gonna go for like a glowy look. The other day I actually shaved my eyebrows, like the tail of my eyebrows off. I don't think anybody's been able to notice, but like Jonathan will stare at me. He was like, something's different. You did your eyebrows different. I'm like, no. But I shaved them off. And I have my makeup station here in the office. I don't want to take everything to the bathroom. That's usually where I get ready, but I've been getting ready here lately, and I don't want to take it all the way to the bathroom. Where we're going.
What's up, guys? We are ready. Mom and Dad are ready. We're on our way to drop off Frankuski at my suegra's house because I really want Blanca. At the end of the day, you know, moms have to navegar más things. It's not navegar a los niños más during eating and seafood boil. What we usually do is I have to peel all her shrimp and then all the crab and then kind of give it to her, and then she eats it with the fork. That kind of takes away the whole flavor of it, you know? So just for tonight, we're gonna go drop them off for a little bit, pick them up later just so we can eat good with our friends.
All right, this is the quick look I came up with. I literally did my makeup in, I would say, 15 minutes. Ah, qué comedido, muchacho. Franco's just, you know, wandering around the streets of his house. We did drop off. Franco stayed with my parents, and it's perfect. It's 8 p.m. He's about to go down for the night, so we won't really, I don't know, I feel like we always have to explain ourselves like why we drop him off.
Or we always make sure it's the most convenient. He's tired, he's sleepy, and he just pooped a lot. So like the best shape you could possibly drop off a PV we just did, you know. Also, it's a little bit more comfortable for us to go out, right? Because we know that he's asleep. Like, we're not like, oh, is she tired, is he being crazy? So now we are headed to pick up, we're actually gonna go drop off this car, get Jonathan's car, and then pick up Marco and Kaylee. Babe, who are you?
Guys, I'm in my Theo era. I'm drinking an Angry Orchard on tap with Kaylee.
See if you like it.
No? It's like really agrio apple juice. Guys, Jonathan's living his best life because these guys are racing.
You guys are both slow as race me instead.
Jonathan's trying to get in on the fun. Come on, babe. Chill out.
Oh, they're probably doing a 4-year-old.
How do you know this terminology?
They gotta wait till... So instead of counting to 3, because you obviously can't hear each other, they both go down to 40 miles per hour, and as soon as you're both at 40, then you take off.
¿Y tú qué haces acá enfrente de trying to kiss their ass? Babe, stop.
Back at the house now. We just picked up Franco. As you can tell, it's pretty late, and what sucks, well, it doesn't really suck for me. I actually have to wake up in about 4 hours. I gotta take my grandma and my sister to the airport at 5 in the morning tomorrow. Well, in a few hours today. Later. What's up, guys? I'm back in the Jeep. I just came home to take a get a sweater and my running shoes. I'm on my way to the gym. To be honest with you guys, I feel like shit. Took a couple shots, not a couple. Does a couple mean 2? Okay, 2 shots last night, and then we ate, and I feel like shit. So, but I got it out of my system, like, you know, digestively wise, if you know what I mean. And I was like, I gotta go to the gym. Right now, más al rato, mi compadre va a hacer una carne asada at his house. Marco and Kaylee, Blanca and I and Frank are gonna head over like around 3. So I already know I'm gonna eat like shit. That way I'm like kind of like, I already know I'm not gonna like run a mile right now, but I'm at least trying to get on the treadmill, get my steps in, at least 10,000 steps, right, every day. That's what your goal should be. A little bit of walking on the treadmill is better than not doing anything. Just, I dropped off my grandma and my sister at the airport. I was really really sad, guys. One thing I'm sure you don't know about me is I'm not a mama's boy. I'm not a daddy's boy. I've never been. But I'm a freaking grandma's boy. I love my grandma to death. I love my grandparents. I'm a grandparents boy, if that makes sense. Both, I love them both equally. Basically, you can say that my grandma kind of like raised me in the sense of that like I would go to Mexico, I was a kid, and she, anyways, long story short, I freaking love my grandma, guys. I get so sad. Like right now I dropped her off, and the other day she was so shy to ask me if I could take her to the airport at 5 in the morning. I was like, bruh. Like, I offered her driver her to El Paso because before she was gonna fly, she was gonna drive like with someone or with my parents. I was like, no, I'll take you to El Paso, you know. But she ended up flying, so I didn't have to. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people can relate. You know, I love my parents, I love them to death, but my relationship with my parents is more of a like well, how can I say this? Like, so they're like my parents, but they're like the oh my god, how do I explain this? Like the side of a parent that a parent has to be in order for a kid to come out good.
What do you mean by that?
Let me explain myself. Like my parents are the ones that like, you know, taught me like, no, not this is bad, blah, 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 blah. And they're the ones that had to be parents, right? And my grandparents, since grandparents already had their own kids, all they want to do is show love. So my grandma is like the lovey portion that like my parents don't really have or never had. So my grandma is just love to me. And it's so funny how when my grandma calls me, I literally have to walk out the house or go upstairs when I talk to her on the phone, because Blanca will laugh at me because she says I turn into a different person. Like my mom will call me, I'll be like, yeah, okay, yeah, sí, está bien, you know. And it's not because I love her any less, it's just that's just how I am with them. And my grandma will call me and hell no, like I melt into a pudding puddle or whatever you call that. So that's why I couldn't really go back to sleep. You know, I'm not gonna go back to sleep after waking up already. So I'm at least trying to go get some steps on the treadmill. Franco's still sleeping from what I heard, and Blanca and everything. The dogs didn't bark, luckily. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some steps in, guys. Just like wanted to give you that little rant, cause I don't know, like appreciate your grandparents more, your parents, especially your grandparents if you still have them. You know, they live such a different life than us. With the whole phones, with the whole internet technology, they didn't all have that. So in order for us, like the love we kind of might express to them, to our younger selves, is like Instagram or posting them, or like de que te sirve if you go out to eat with your grandma to post her and be like, at breakfast with my grandma, but she doesn't have social media to see that and to appreciate it. You got to tell them, you know. So right now at the airport, I was like in Spanish, I was like, I really love you, like I appreciate you, I love you. And I don't know, my grandma's always believed in me no matter what. Voy a parar because then I get emotional. But yeah, on our way to the gym. Guys, I forgot to show you something super funny. This right here is a stepping stool I brought from my grandma to get on the Jeep. So the Jeep is, out of our 2 cars, is the only one that is remote start. So it turns out from the outside from our room. And since it was super cold this morning, I was like, I don't really want to take the other car, like go outside, warm it up and all that stuff. So I was like, but my grandma, the Jeep is lifted, she's gonna struggle to get in. So I was like, I'm gonna bring her a little step stool. So she used it. She's like, oh, you're like so considerate and stuff, because she's like, she saw the Jeep when I was like pulling up to the house. She's like, I'm not gonna be able to get in that. And it worked perfectly. Okay guys, workout is complete. My little, 50-minute workout. I burned roughly, I'll post it right here, 444 active calories in total for just being like there, 539 calories. And according to my Fitness Pal, it says that seafood boil per like meal or whatever is roughly like 550 calories. So what I like to do is, say I have like a really bad meal or like a little snack like chips, something I shouldn't have, I like to mentally like be like, okay Jonathan, you're gonna pay for it later, you know what I mean? So last night, the seafood boil, I came this morning, I was like, I'm not gonna leave until I have burnt off the seafood boil from last night, like cancel it out type of thing, you know? You can have nice things, guys. You like, we can have nice things. Like you can eat your food, you can eat your favorite snacks. Just know that you have to pay for it. Like there will be consequences, you know? And old me would just eat the chips, no consequence, you know? go to sleep, keep watching TV. So now I'll eat those Funyuns, but I know, okay, now you have 150 calories on top of what you gotta do normally. But I know Frankuski's probably awake right now, so since it's Sunday, I want Blanca to have like a good morning routine, so I'm gonna head over there and take care of him so she can get ready and freshened up and feel good and not have him right there just screaming next to her. So let's go, let's go. Look who was awake. Mom's still asleep. Well, you know how moms, they sleep with one eye open, one eye closed. And he was just staring at the door when he heard me come in. We're gonna let mom sleep a little bit more in. Gonna let the dogs out.
A few moments later.
Good morning, beautiful. ¿Qué haces? You tired?
Hey! I just took my legging curls out. I just don't know why I can't get this side the same as this side ever. I will never sleep without my legging curls again. I'm so happy Jonathan let me sleep in this morning because I was so tired. Franco woke up at around, I think it was 6 a.m. Yeah, he woke up at 6 a.m. and then I had to pee really, really bad. So he was like kind of fussy. And then I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I have to pee so bad. So I came to pee and he got like scared because I just left him there in the bed. So then he got really sad and then I like came back out. I was like, I'm right here, I was able to put him back to sleep. So then he woke up at around, I'd say like, woke up around like 8:30, I'd say. And I just had him cuddle with me in bed. And Jonathan got home like at 9. So then I went back to sleep for like 30 minutes. It's 9:30 now. I just did my skincare routine. And this is what they look like. And I'm hungry. And I'm sure Bubs is hungry too. So let's go make him some breakfast. I came down straight to make Franco some oatmeal. He's been so curious about the dogs and like when they eat. So come here. And he's been so into the dogs lately. And he just wants to be wherever they are. Especially when they're eating. So I have to kind of be running behind him. He would chill here in the kitchen while I made him breakfast every day. But now he doesn't really chill here because he's out there. He's like with the dogs doing crazy stuff all the time. ¿Cómo le hace la abeja? Muy bien. ¿Y la vaca? Muy bien. ¿Y el perro? ¡Wuf, wuf! Asústame. Okay, Franco's down for his first nap and I'm about to make myself some breakfast. It's 11:51, almost noon. But I saw this coffee recipe on TikTok, so I'm gonna try it out. It's like the whipped coffee from COVID, but brown sugar shaken coffee. I was gonna DoorDash some Starbucks, but I saw this on TikTok. I was like, let's try it. Babe, try this. Un invento de TikTok.
You put chocomil?
No.
Oh my God, it's freaking bomb.
It's brown sugar espresso.
Can I have it?
Yeah, I made it for you.
Thank you, bro.
I made yours stronger than mine. You guys, this freaking TikTok recipe is so good. So it's basically just a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of your coffee, a drizzle of caramel, and a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, depending on how sweet, how strong you like it. This is so good. Okay, I just finished making Jonathan's bagel as well, but this is my breakfast. A little bagel, Dave's Killer Bread bagel, torna chiles.
We are ready now, on our way to our compadre's house.
We're going to see Ninos today. Yay!
Tengo la poderosa under. We're gonna go watch El Clásico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. That's what I meant. Later.
Let's stop by to get gas and look at Jonathan. BFFR. He's literally pumping gas while watching the game. Whose dad is that? Hey, whose dad is that? All right, we made it to Nino's house. We stopped by for some Sprite and Coke Zero.
You wanna buy life insurance? We are back home. I think this is gonna wrap the vlog. We had so much fun at our friend's house, at our compadre's house. Yeah, babe, anything you want to say?
Franco's down for bed. It's time to what? Watch your show? Or are you gonna edit?
I gotta edit this vlog.
That's it. That's what we're gonna do. Most of the time.
And remember, God, glory, and guns.
We're alive, we can breathe, now let's break some rules. It's time to jump, time to scream, can we